right here. Check it out. Yeah, word on the street is like a single. So baby, have you heard my single? Goes la-di-da and it hits like a cymbal. I drew a heart with my finger on the window. What's up? Even with your head up, oh, what's up? Even in your sweatpants, oh, what's up? Even when you wake up without any makeup,
streaming from your computer and from all the internet. This is all Andy Alfred on ClayFan23. And now your host, Andy Alfred.
You said you're talking to your ex-boy. Well, just remember he's your ex-boy. Well, maybe I could be your next boy. And just remember that you're better than the rest. So, baby,
what's up?
Even in your work clothes.
That was Cody Simpson with Got Me Good here on All Andy Alfred this morning as we welcome you into the program. And I love you guys, and happy birthday, America, as we are here live in Studio 16 after our impressive show yesterday. We had Nick DeVera from MLB.com coming into the program and breaking down the MLB schedule, the predictions, of course. I give my support to him. Thank you for coming in, Nick. I also want to give thanks to him also for sticking around for our later episode as we talked hockey, of course. We didn't get into the walleye that much. I do know that, but we'll get into them on Friday for a Friday show. But we're here. It's all Andy Alfred. We're here today on the 5th of March. It's going to get ready to snow here in a little bit outside in the studio, so got to get this show going so we can get out of here before it starts messing up outside. But last night we had a lot of action going on, including the Cleveland Cavaliers losing to the New York Knicks last night, 102-97. Tristan Thompson had 8 points. Walton had 12. You also have to look at Kyrie Irving did a really nice job from the field. Field goal percentage, the Cleveland Cavaliers were 50.7%, but the Knicks were 46%. The Knicks out-rebounded the Cavs as well, too, and now the Cavs will now play on Wednesday night against the Utah Jazz. Thinking about maybe going to that game as well, but tonight on TNT there is action tonight as the Lakers take on the OKC. Also at 7 o'clock will be the Boston Celtics taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. And the other game is the Denver Nuggets on the road to play at Sacramento. We had a lot of NHL action, not a lot of NHL action for you last night. Total of 4 games in the NHL for you last night. Toronto, the hottest team, like we were talking about, the hottest team in the NHL right now. They continue on their winning streak as they beat the New Jersey Devils last night 4-2. Zoricki gets 2 goals of the game in the second period for the New Jersey Devils, his second and third, but Phil Kessel just gets the game winner for the Toronto Maple Leafs at the 9:52 mark out the third period as they win 4-2. Pittsburgh 4, Tampa Bay 3. Steven Stamkos gets his 16th of the season, but 16th and 17th of the season. But Sidney Crosby gets his 11th of the season, and as well as James Neal, his 14th of the season, as the Penguins beat the Tampa Bay Lightning 4-3. Anaheim loses in a shootout to Phoenix 5-4. Getzlaf, his 8th of the year, and he scored for Anaheim to lose, but Ole Emerson and Steve Sullivan for the Phoenix Coyotes gets the goal for the Coyotes in the shootout win. LA gets back on the winning horse. They win 5-1 over the Nashville Predators last night. Jeff Carter gets a hat trick last night. Mike Richards also scored for the LA Kings as well. But so tonight in the NHL for you, it'll be Tampa Bay taking on the New Jersey Devils in New Jersey. Montreal is in New York to take on the Islanders. Boston is in Washington to take on the Caps. Carolina is hosting the Buffalo Sabres. And tonight at Nationwide Arena at 7 o'clock on FSN Ohio, it will be the 6-12-4, 16-point Columbus Blue Jackets taking on the 8-9-4 Edmonton Oilers. Now, this is going to be a very key game for them this evening. You have Taylor Hall. The Oilers are a really good club this year. It's going to be very interesting to see how the line of Umberger and Prospel will blend against Taylor Hall's line. We'll see what happens tonight. You can get that game on FSN Ohio. On NBC Sports Network, though, this evening will be the Philadelphia Flyers taking on the New York Rangers. Detroit is home hosting the Colorado Avalanche. Winnipeg on the road to take on the Florida Panthers. Chicago continues their winning streak. They will now host the Minnesota Wild this evening. The Wild are 11-8-2 with 24 points. The Chicago Blackhawks, like I said, are 19-0-3 with 41 points. They have a continuing winning streak. That game is at 8:30. You watch that on Comcast Sportsnet Chicago, FSN North, FSN Wisconsin, so on and so forth. Late games are San Jose at Vancouver, and St. Louis is on the road to take on the LA Kings. Now we have some baseball action for you going on this afternoon. It is very, very interesting. We'll go into yesterday action. The Tigers were a winner yesterday. 8-5. Go Tigers! As they beat up on the Houston Astros. Rick Porcello gets the win. He goes to 1-1 with a 3.38 ERA. Kozar gets the loss. He goes to 0-1 with a 4.50. Villarreal gets the save. Maxwell homered for the Houston Astros. No home runs for the Tigers. Other notable games for you. The Cleveland Indians throttled the Cubbies yesterday, 13-5. Lonnie Chisenhall and Mark Reynolds homered for the Cleveland Indians, as well as Nick Swisher, Alfonso Soriano, and Chavez homered for the Cubbies. I mean, it was a rout from the third inning to the sixth inning, as the Indians scored 3 runs in each of the innings, as they won 13-5. Other notable games for you: the Phillies were a winner over the Pittsburgh Pirates 5-0. The Twins blanked the St. Louis Cardinals 7-0. Colorado was a loser to Seattle 16-6. The White Sox were a winner yesterday 6-2 over the San Francisco Giants. And the Reds were a loser yesterday to the Arizona Diamondbacks 7-2. Notable games going on right now. It is a mixed matchup as the Dominican Republic is taking on the Phillies this afternoon. That game is on MLB Network. You can watch that right now as we speak, as the Dominican Republic beating up on the Phillies 5-1. Other notable games for you: Baltimore is up 1-0. Actually, they're actually now up. It's now 2-2 in the bottom of the third inning against the Toronto Blue Jays. Houston is up 1-0 on the Washington Nationals. 2-2 in the top of the third between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Minnesota Twins. Late game for you this evening will be Atlanta on the road playing in New York against the New York Yankees. Games in the Cactus League for you: the Reds will be on the road. They'll take on the Anaheim Angels. That's a 3:05 start. The Indians will take on the San Francisco Giants. Indians are 7-5 in spring training. 4-4 are the San Francisco Giants. And the late game at 3:10 this afternoon, it will be the Chicago Cubs taking on the Colorado Rockies. Other exhibition games going on other exhibition games expected to go on this afternoon. We're in the bottom of the third. It's Spain taking on the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's 0-0 the score. Later exhibition games: Canada, Team Canada, oh Canada, taking on the Milwaukee Brewers at 3:05. The White Sox will take on the United States team. That's a 3:05 start. And then Puerto Rico is taking on the Boston Red Sox at 7:05. Venezuela taking on Minnesota at 7:05. And at the late game, Arizona taking on Mexico. That's at 9:10 this evening. It's very interesting to see baseball finally coming back into session, and we're getting closer and closer. We're getting closer. We're in the month of March. That means March Madness, baby! As tonight will be a very key matchup in the Big Ten as number 2 Indiana takes on the number 14th ranked Ohio State Buckeyes. That game at 9 o'clock on ESPN. We're going to have a show for you about Bracketology 2013. We'll break down the brackets. We'll give you my insight and my opinion, because last year I almost went perfect again, folks. I almost went perfect again, and it was a shocker throughout the world. I mean, I've seen the comments from my 2011 Bracketology post. Yeah, I've heard them all. I've heard them all, and I can't believe that people would say such things. Come to the point of the show where I didn't want to talk about this, but it's coming out today. You're getting called out today. I am sick and tired of being bogged down and treated like crap. I really am. You know, my life has been difficult as of late. I mean, it's been a difficult year with the passing of my grandmother and so much more. And it's difficult to put into words what is happening. I was diagnosed with depression. It was difficult for me to accept it, and it still is. I don't take medication for it. It's a low stage of depression, but it feels like you're getting bogged down. You're getting ripped apart. And that's what's really hurting me. What she doesn't realize is that I do love her. I do love her. And what I said to her, it was just difficult to put into words. I mean, I still love her. I still care about her. And damn it, I'm going to fight until I'm in the ground for her love back. To love her again. To be that man in her life. And the day I do go in the ground, it's the day I wait up in heaven for her. It's just difficult to tell a person that doesn't want to talk to you that you love them and doesn't want to be a part of your life. It's just really difficult. I mean, I love you. I know you watch this program. You know my phone number. You know where you could reach me. I'm doing fine now. I just miss you. I miss every night. Every night just goes without crying. I hold my tears in. Because I know I'm getting stronger. Stronger for you. And it's just difficult to say that I love you. I do love you. And I do love you no matter what. You look so beautiful and you are so talented. And I miss you. But you don't miss me. And I can't take that anymore. I wish you would see what's happening to me. Because it hurts. It hurts. I'll be back on the air tomorrow. Live from the Kalahari Resort. If you don't see the show, call me. Because I love you, Melissa. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. But until then, I'm pulling for you. We're all in this together. And the team's behind me, to you at home. Victory is sweetest when you have tasted defeat.